Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to derive the quadratic formula. If you've completed the previous video completing the square, today's lesson will be a lot easier for you. So what's our goal? Our goal is, given this quadratic equation right here equals 0, we want to know for what x values do you plug in order to get 0. Right? So if a, b, and c are given to us, it could be like 2x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals 0. Right? So we could solve that. But what we're interested in today is solving all possible quadratics. And it turns out that there's a formula for it right here. It turns out that if you plug in those a, b, and c values into this formula, you will get those x values. And so what we're going to do today is establish where this formula comes from. We're going to derive it. And there's two major steps. The first one is completing the square. So we're going to do that first. And then after, we're going to isolate x. So those are the two big steps that we're going to do today. So let's begin. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. We are going to factor out a from the first two terms like that. And then now we're going to begin our completing the square part, where we're going to take b over a divided by 2 squared. So that gives us b squared over 4a squared, like that. So we're going to add that value and subtract it, right? We do that in completing the square. And so these terms here become what's inside here. So x plus b over 2a, like that. So this becomes this as such. We are now going to distribute the a. So a times this component, and then a times that component, like that. We want x on its own, so we're going to move this negative b squared 4a. We're going to go plus b squared over 4a up to both sides like that, so it's on the other side now. And here we want to combine these terms, and so we need a common denominator. So times 4a over 4a, like that. And so we can rewrite this as b squared minus 4ac divided by 4a, like that. And we want x on its own. So we're going to get rid of this a first. So divide by a on both sides, which gives us this here. So we've completed the square. And now we're going to isolate x. So we're taking square root on both sides. So we have plus or minus, like that. And then we're going to go root of the top divided by root on the bottom. And so root of 4a squared is 2a, like that. We want x on its own, so we're going to go minus b over 2a to both sides, like that. We notice here we have common denominators, so we put that together like that. And so x is equal to negative b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac, all of that divided by 2a. And that is our quadratic formula. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.